Do you know your child has three stages learning curve in life? In the learning process is when they need you the most. Because after the stage is over, you become a spectator in their life. This is when you sit back and you watch them explore life situations on their own. Hi, if you're just joining me, my name is Christiana. I post videos every day on systems that I have tried and proven. Now let's get into the details. The first stage is from 0 to 5 years. This is called the foundational years. In this year, your children develop habits, manners, emotional regulation, and routine. Let's talk about habits. When your child is born and you're giving them your breast, you know sometimes your child starts to bite you. What do you do when they start that kind of attitude? This is where they eat from. This is what they want the most. Why do they have to bite? Sometimes during the sucking process, it becomes so interesting that your child wants to bite from it. But this is where you start tapping the child and say, no, you don't bite, mommy, because this is where you eat from, you don't bite. Just that instruction alone, you will see your child, the next time he's trying to bite, he will stop because they know, oh, mommy don't like this. You know that you are starting to become a parent in that period because you're teaching your child the right thing at the right time. So learning for children generally starts from when they're born. You take advantage of that innocent period and start letting them know the right thing from that time. So let's talk about routine. Your child is born and there's a routine that you've created knowingly or unknowingly to you. When they wake up in the morning, from when you start to feed them, from when you bathe them, then you change their clothes, then you take them out, just things you do around when your child wake up. Begin to give your children that sense of routine. So this is where you prepare your child's mind that when you wake up in the morning, mommy is going to beat you. And after that, you're going to eat. And after that, I'm going to take you out. You're going to sit down. You're going to lie down. Then you have to sleep. You will see your child start developing their life around the routine you set for them. If your child is usually very active, you will notice that, oh, from this time to this time, they are active. Oh, from this to this, they are sleeping. Your child will develop this routine and maintain it from 0 to 5 years. You can pat your child to sleep. You can stop your child from crying. You can control just their emotion and regulate them. You're teaching them how to face different situations or different life activity with you as their parent. This is when you're taking advantage of the innocence in your child and you're beginning to build routine and life guidance from 0 to 5 years. The next stage is from 6 to 12 years. This period is called the reinforcement years. In this period, your child will begin to learn responsibility, respect, and accountability. This is where, as parents, you have to start bringing your child to understand that you have to give back to a system that is giving you. And that is responsibility. From 0 to 5 years, mommy was doing everything, doing the laundry, doing the dishes, cleaning the house, cleaning after you and everything. But from 6 to 12 years, you stop cleaning after your child. Your child is meant to take their food to the table. They are meant to clean up after themselves. That's after eating. And they are meant to tell you thank you after every meal. This is where your child starts learning the act of being responsible. Then you have dedicated chores assigned to your child. Okay, from Monday to Friday, this is what you're going to do. From Saturday to Sunday, this is what you're going to do. Then your child has a routine of things they are meant to do at home to support the system and make the house flourish. If you don't incorporate responsibility, respect, and accountability in this period, you might miss it because from 13 to 18 years is another point of responsibility that you have. So take advantage of 6 to 12 years and let your child learn respect. They have to learn respect. How does mothers teach children respect? First of all, they start from respecting parents. You take your child and you talk to them about respect. Let them know who an adult is, who is supposed to be respected, or who deserves to be respected. You need to carry your child from one stage to the other because they don't know these things on their own. They are just like an empty book. A mother starts writing the district of a child's learning curve by herself. You cannot leave this responsibility to teachers in school. You cannot leave it to their grandma. It starts from you. You birthed them. You carried them 9 months in your stomach. So you have the responsibility to start letting your child know the first things they should know in life. Else, someone else will teach them. The internet will teach them. Cartoon will teach them, and other things will teach them. Don't let other external factor take advantage of the innocent time of your children. You have to take the full advantage of this period so that you will know that by the time you become the spectator, your child can glide on their own. So being a sweet mother does not mean you have to take your child to get ice cream, get meat pies, and all that. Those are part of it, because a child needs to know I'm loved, I'm cherished. Mommy will give me the best thing. And when I say mom, I just don't mean only mommy. Please, I mean both parents. Both the father and the mother are both responsible for raising a child. Maybe because I'm a mom, I'm shifting towards mother alone, but please don't think this is just for mothers. This is for both parents who are responsible for a child. So at this stage, this is where you start to let your child know there's responsibility, there's accountability. So you have to be accountable for your action. If your child does not do what they are supposed to do, or does not follow the routine you have set for them, then you have to make them face the consequences. Don't be the super lovey-dovey mom that don't let their child face responsibility. If you build them with that template, they will grow that way. And when they grow that way, they will do anything they please. They don't believe there should be any consequences. Let your children know early enough that there is responsibility, there's respect, and there's accountability. Accountability means you will be held accountable for your action. From 6 to 12 years, your child will learn this principle, and you're saving them for life. The last period of your child learning curve is the guidance years, and this is from 13 to 18 years. In this period, your child will develop reasoning, character development, and independence. Reasoning is where your child starts to become very reasonable or unreasonable. So it depends on how you've used the 6 to 12 years. This is where your child will become responsible and tell you, okay, I know my responsibility. I know I'll be held accountable when I miss the mark. This is where your child will develop character, who they are. Starts from 13 to 18 years. And in this period, you're just a guardian. You are to tilt them when they're doing the right thing, and you are to nudge them when they're doing the wrong thing. This is where you become partially spectating, because you're watching your child incorporate the habits or every other thing you have infused in them from 0 to 12 years. So 13 is guidance. You have to guide your child. They are teenagers now. Apart from having their hormone running here and there, this is where they want to discover the world. They want to make mistakes. They want to know people. They've developed their character, or they are developing character. They are developing identity of who they are. And they are becoming either reasonable or unreasonable. So it depends on how you have, dealt with their early process. So this is where you become the guardian counselor to tell your child, oh, don't do that. Oh, do this. Oh, come, let me tell you the better way of doing this. This is how your child develop. And you have a big part to play in these stages. Thank you for watching this video until now. I will continue next time. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Share this video to who might need it. And also drop a comment. I would like to hear from you.